Hey you guys, and welcome back to DeeVine Health. Today we're going to be working on a super delicious and highly nutritious bone broth. So if you want to see how to make this simple recipe, just stay tuned. This recipe only requires a few ingredients. I will have them all listed for you down below. Some Himalayan pink salt, some black pepper, minced garlic, oregano, parsley flakes, apple cider vinegar, celery, carrots, onions, and organic free-range chicken. Step number one is to get that chicken completely done by combining all of our ingredients into one pot. I am using the Power Cooker Plus, but you can use an Instant Pot, any kind of pressure cooker that you have, or you can even use a slow cooking crock pot. You just will need to adjust your times. As you can see, it is super easy to combine all of those ingredients in one pot, surrounding that chicken with those delicious veggies. Add about 2 cups of filtered water, snap that pot closed, and it's time to start that pressure cooker. About 40 minutes for round 1. After about 40 minutes, your chicken should be completely done. You do want to cut it open just to make sure that it is done all the way through. If so, set that chicken aside and let it cool in the freezer for about 15 minutes and we can start the deboning process. The deboning process is a little tedious and time consuming, so have some patience here. The object is to remove all of the meat from those bones. You're going to want to set the bones, the cartilage, and the skin aside because we're going to put all of that back in the pot to make our bone broth. Clean it up really well, saving that meat in an airtight container because you can use that for things like barbecue chicken sandwiches. You can put that on a fresh cut salad. You can even just have some plain chicken with a baked potato. However you want to eat it, it is super delicious. And this is what it should look like when you're all done. A pile of bones, cartilage, and skin, and then a pile of your meat. At this point, we want to put all of those bones, the skin, and the cartilage back inside of our broth. And this is also when we want to add all of those giblets that came inside of that chicken. Make sure you stir it around and see that the liquid is just covering those bones. You shouldn't need to add any more. Go ahead and lock up that pot, and we're going to pressure cook this chicken for 2 hours. Our pot only goes to 1 hour, so we will have to do this in 2 steps. After that 2 hours is all finished, your broth is ready to go. So you need to remove all of those large bones, all the skin, and all of those veggies. You can do whatever you want to with this product, however you want to preserve that. Using a little mesh strainer though, you're going to want to make sure you get out all of the little tidbits that are left behind because all we want is just that clean broth. You can see here how I'm moving that around in that strainer to make sure that I have every bit of broth possible. And there you have a beautiful bone broth that is high in nutritional value and perfect with collagen for hair, skin, and nails. You're definitely going to want to give this a try. Again, I'll have that recipe all listed for you down below. Definitely let me know if you give it a try. I want to thank all of you so very much for watching, and I want to remind you it really is possible to walk in DeeVine Health.